crazy things to do and forgot this idea. But
Yeah. Oh,
then next
wow.
Saturday I will prepare everything. Everything.
Wow. A lot of things to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
wedding.
yeah.
Wow.
I will will do start to prepare all things. I think 6 in the morning because many
Wow.
things to
Yeah.
prepare.
Very early. Yeah.
Yeah,
It has to be early.
I prepare the place where the celebration will happen, and
Hmm.
I will prepare the church. So
My goodness. You have to prepare everything.
yeah,
The church and also the reception. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
Wow.
But
Yeah, that's quite a
I'm
lot.
happy. I'm entusiasmada.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You like it. You like doing these things.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's nice. But do you have anybody to help you?
yeah.
Or
Uh,
you have to do everything by yourself?
yeah, yeah. I have two parents for to do flowers and prepare flowers, and
Mm-hmm.
I have two persons
Two
for
people.
two people for to prepare all
Or two, no, remember, two people to prepare.
okay, two people to prepare things in
Mm-hmm.
celebration place where the celebration will happen in
Mm-hmm.
church. And but I I like it to see. I like it to do
Mm-hmm.
everything. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, because I like to see what uh, what's what to do, what what tudo que vai fazer, everything I will
everything
do.
that
Yeah,
has to be done, you like to see everything. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I like to
Oh,
see. I like stay there
mm-hmm.
for to see and said, oh, okay, it's okay like this
Mm-hmm.
because I'm perfectionist.
You're a perfectionist.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and and I think the wedding is a dream. The wedding
Yes,
is
the
a
wedding
dream.
is it is a dream. Yeah, it's supposed to be a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything have to perfect.
Everything
Has has perfect.
has to be perfect.
Yeah, to be perfect. I think
Hmm.
I said this for my brides.
I tell this to my bride.
Yeah,
I tell them,
yeah.
uh-huh. You
I
yes.
tell
That's
for the brides, and
yeah.
I like to do everything, to see everything, for make
Oh, how
it
nice.
perfect.
Oh, that's great.
Eu acho que é um compromisso, isso é compromise.
Yes, it is a big compromise. Yeah.
Yeah, because the wedding is a dream, and this is serious. This is very
Yeah,
serious.
very serious. It's true. People were counting on this, and it's
Imagine you prepare a wedding for 1 year, for 1 year, for one day. Everything you make one day. and you are preparing these things in 1 year.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, you spend the whole year preparing for that
Yeah,
special
you
day.
spend a lot of time choose men things, choose dress, choose place, choose choose many things. Makeup, I think makeup, maquiagem,
Makeup.
makeup, penteado do cabelo for
Hairdo. Yeah,
yeah,
hairdo.
yeah, and this is many things for to you choose, you decide, and for 1 day only.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for only one day. It must
And
be it
you
must be
spend
a
mm,
lot of money.
a lot of money about this.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
People
So
spend a lot of money. That's true. And what about the guests, Sabrina? I'm curious because now we are in the pandemic. So, do people go to the party wearing a mask?
yeah, wearing a mask, but after people stay in the party, uh, it's difficult to control this because people sometimes it's not. Sometimes they are tranquility, they are funny,
They, they,
and
they drink
they
and they
want
forget.
they
Yeah,
forget
they drink and
the
they forget
pandemic,
they
the
forget the
pandemic.
mask. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
and only one they want is funny, se divertir, enjoy, and
Have fun.
have fun, and oh my God,
Wow. It's so
this
dangerous. Like
celebration, is for 200 convidados, 200,
200 guests.
yes, 200 guests.
200. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, Sabrina.
yeah,
Wow. I'm so shocked.
yeah,
Really. Is it in an open space? Is it outdoors or
yeah,
indoors?
yeah. Outdoor with indoor. There is one part indoor and
Mm.
another part outdoor.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
né? And I I I weigh everything. It's okay, and let's.
Yes, that's good. All right. Very good, Sabriana. It's beautiful. All the decoration and all the things that you are doing, they are beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you,
They are
teacher.
very nice. Congratulations, really.
I'm very tired about this. I
I imagine.
and last Saturday, last no Saturday, I finished about this. Finished, and next is 22, October 22,
October 22nd is the
but
next
second,
wedding.
it's a missa,
Mass.
uh, mass of 1 year, ano de casamento.
Oh, okay. It's a wedding anniversary.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a
one
wedding
year,
anniversary.
yes, 1 year wedding anniversary. Oh, how
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, and I will decorate the church
Oh,
only,
okay.
only.
How
And
nice.
after I have one in 40 December.
December
Yeah, December
4th.
4th, and after 5th December, December 15th, and
Wow.
after January 15th, and after
So,
January 22nd,
wow.
and after 13th, 13 fevereiro, 13 February,
February 13th.
February 13th. Yeah.
So you have all that. My goodness, how
I
nice.
teacher, I have 18 rights.
18 brides. Wow, Sabrina.
Yeah, I do a group in WhatsApp for uh it one help others. Uma
Uh-huh.
ajuda a outra.
Okay, all right. So for them to help one another.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if I don't this, uh, I'm crazy. I will be crazy because
How nice. It's a good
uh,
idea, yeah, to create a group
she
and
she asked me everything, everything,
yeah, I imagine.
everything. Contact for many things. Contact for buffet. Contact for places. Many things. So one bride, another brides with contacts, with experiences, with somewhere like oh, I will make my makeup with the one example, Jessica. I will give the contact
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
Jessica, and these things because I I I see the brides help each other. Okay,
Yes, helping one another. Yeah, of
one another.
course. Yeah,
So
that's true.
it's more easy
How
for me.
nice. It's easier. Yeah, that's nice, Sabrina. That's a nice way to organize everything because you have all the contacts, you have all the professionals, and then the brides, they ask you whatever they
Yeah,
need, and then you just provide. Oh, that's nice. Great. Very good, Sabrina. So let's see what we have for today. The students are very late or not coming, right?
yeah. I think Lorena was was coming,
Yeah, she told me so. I don't know what happened.
uh,
She
but
said she would be.
but she is working. Yeah, she's working.
Yes, yes,
She's
she's working.
training.
Yeah,
Training. Yeah,
she's doing a training course. Yeah.
yeah,
And so she's getting home very late every Friday. So, and sometimes she's really tired because she's coming from downtown Rio. So it's a long trip.
yeah, yeah.
It's a long trip. And sometimes there's traffic and everything. So, can you see the page? Can you see the page here
Yeah,
for
yeah.
today? So, first of all, I'd like to welcome you to our class. Today, September 24th. This is our last class of the month, right? The month is over, almost over, right? So, if you need to replace classes, please do so. If there are any classes to be replaced, you can watch the videos from previous classes or you can schedule a replacement presentially, right?
Okay.
So here you have the page we were supposed to do. Actually, the unit we are doing is Unit 9, pages 68 to 71. So let's try to take a look there, okay? I know we don't have much time, but let's try to see it, okay? Let's
Okay.
see what we can do. I'm trying to get the book here because after some time, the book closes. It has a kind of timer. So if you stay on the page or on the book with the site open for some time, suddenly they simply shut down and then we have to sign in again. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm trying to open the book here. It's easier now. We are using this new app. It's much better than Zoom according to connection, and
Oh,
also
yeah.
quality of the video is much better too. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me share this. Okay, can you see the page? This is page 67. Why am I opening this page? Because I don't remember if we finished the last part of this page, which is this practice part here, where it says, what's she like? I don't think we did this last week. So I will just check it out with you. I asked you to do for homework, okay? But
Okay.
anyway, we can check it out together. This final part here talks about describing people. When you talk about people in terms of personality, behavior, okay? So here we have some examples, some adjectives that we use to describe people. Okay, so here there is a box with some adjectives, and they want us to choose an adjective from the box to describe the people in the sentences. So I've already done this to make it easier for you. What have I done? I put colors, okay, in the adjective. So for example, easygoing. Easygoing is blue. So here you have the sentence that corresponds to a person who is easygoing. All right.
Okay.
Yes. All right. There is Lorena. She's coming in. So here,
Ah,
for example, red. Hi, Lorena. Good evening.
Hi,
Good to see you.
teacher. Good
Hi,
evening.
dear. Welcome.
Thank you.
How nice, Lorena. So we are doing page 67. Okay, Lorena. This
Okay,
is the
teacher.
final part of the page where it talks about describing people in terms of personality. So here you have the box with some adjectives inside, and I've already separated them according to the sentences, okay, they refer to. So let me go back to the page. Okay. Can you see that? Yes. So for
Yes.
example, here we have easygoing. So this is the characteristic. Nothing ever upsets her or annoys her or worries her. So she is easygoing. Okay. She doesn't really get stressed easily. All right. Now, the next one, clumsy, the red one. A person who is clumsy. Oh, I'm always dropping things or bumping into things. So, do you understand the idea of clumsy?
let's see.
No, teacher.
Ah, no.
Sorry?
No.
No.
No? Okay, a person who is clumsy is just like they say here, always dropping things, always letting things fall. Suppose you are carrying some books. If you are clumsy, chances are you will drop one or two books because you will not be careful enough to hold all of them. Or when you are walking, it's very common for people who are clumsy to bump into things and sometimes even dropping things accidentally. Like, for example, suppose you are at a bar, a lot of people are drinking, and there are some glasses on the table, and there is a person who is clumsy, and this person, she arrives, and when she tries to talk to you to say hi, hello, how are you, she doesn't notice that there are glasses on the table, so she knocks them off, and they fall and break because she is not very I wouldn't say aware. Yeah, maybe that's the word. She isn't aware of her surroundings, him or her. Okay, guys. So it can be a man or a woman. So if you are
Okay, teacher.
clumsy, you may cause a lot of little accidents because you really, bump into things and people. Okay? Do you understand now?
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
you're welcome. Are you clumsy? Do you drop things? Do you let things fall accidentally? Or do you bump into things in your house when you walk?
Um, I think I'm not, but
Mhm. Yeah, me neither. I used to be when I was younger, but now not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, Sabrina.
Okay,
All
teacher, I
right.
understand.
So
Yeah.
here, clumsy. Now, stingy. What is a stingy person? So here we have number 7. I remember Dave, he'd never leave a tip at restaurants. So, what is a tip? Do you know?
I don't know.
No. A tip
Uh,
is the
é
same as go,
gorjeta?
Sabrina. Yes, that's
Gorjeta?
it. Uh-huh. Yes.
Gorjeta.
Yes. Okay. A tip is the same as the money you give to the waiter after you pay the bill, after you pay the check. So if you want to leave something for the waiter, that is a tip. Sometimes it's 10% depending on the country. Here in Brazil, it's usually 10%, right? So here they say, I remember Dave, he'd never leave a tip at restaurants. So he is not a person um, who spends his money easily, or he is um, very reserved with his money. Do you know people like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
stingy. Yeah. So stingy is very informal. Okay, guys, it's very informal to say that someone has this characteristic or this behavior, right? So, oh, he's stingy. It's not something nice to say directly to a person. You go, like, oh, come on, you are so stingy. You don't usually say that. Okay. So, the next one, absent minded. An absent minded person is just like they see here in number 1. Look, he's always losing things or forgetting where he's put things. So, an absent minded person is always very forgetful. Okay. So, if you forget things easily, you can say that you are absent minded. Okay. Next one, argumentative. What is an argumentative person here? And he'd pick a fight with anyone about anything. So, an argumentative person is a person who is always getting into arguments, right, with people around him or her. So, always trying to defy the person, or it's a very negative behavior, I would say, right? It's really negative because always trying to pick a fight. My goodness, it's terrible. So, sensitive. What is a sensitive person here? Number 2, she will always cry at the end of a sad movie. So, are you sensitive, Sabrina? Do you cry when you watch a movie?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, me too, me too. What about you, Lorena? Are you sensitive?
Sometimes, But uh, how can I say? Maioria das vezes.
Most of the time,
Yes, most of the time I don't cry.
you don't cry. Okay.
No.
Yes, it all depends, right, on the movie. But if you are the kind of person who cries easily, when you watch movies or series or anything on TV, then sensitive, okay? Sensible. Look at the difference, guys. Sensible is number 5. Look, she's ruled by her head, not her heart. She will always think things through before she acts. So a sensible person will always weigh the pros and cons, will always think before he or she acts. So a sensible person um, doesn't get carried away by emotion, okay, or feelings. All right, people. It's not a cold person. No, I'm not talking about a person who is heartless. No way. But a person who thinks, like they say that there, people who think things over. They think it through. They really think about it before they make a decision. Okay? So,
Okay.
sensible. And finally, stubborn. Number 6, he just won't listen to anyone or anyone else's suggestions. So a stubborn person in Portuguese is the same as teimoso or teimosa. Okay? A person who has his or her own opinion and will never be flexible about it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, people. So let's try to say the words so we know how to pronounce them. The first one, easygoing. Number 3, okay? Easygoing. The next one, clumsy.
Clumsy.
Clumsy. Yes. Number 4, stingy.
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 Stingy. A person who never opens. In Portuguese, we say that. A person who never opens their hands. Absent-minded.
Absent-minded.
Absent.
Absent.
Yes, absent-minded.
Absent.
All right. Argumentative.
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 Good. A person who is always arguing. Right. Sensitive.
Sensitive.
Good. Sensible.
Sensible.
Do you understand the meaning of sensible?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. All right. And stubborn.
Stubborn.
Stubborn. Okay.
Stubborn.
Yeah. A stubborn person will never change his or her opinion. It will be just like that. It's like you're talking to a door. Okay. So here we have in number 2, add simple sentences to support statements. Okay. So for example, the first one here. My roommate is the messiest person in the whole world. So let's see.
Mm,
How can I add, for example, a sentence from here? From number 1.
I
Clumsy.
think. I think
Um,
number 1.
Number 1, yeah. He's always losing things or forgetting where he's put things.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he's absent-minded. Yeah. My boyfriend is insanely jealous.
Mm, let's see. Teacher, it's what is insanely?
Insanely. It's like in Portuguese, insanamente.
Ah,
Okay? Insanely jealous. So how can you define this person?
Uh,
um,
sensible.
No. Do you know the
No.
meaning of jealous?
Ciúme.
Yes, jealous is ciumento or ciumenta. Okay? Jealous is an adjective. So he is insanely jealous.
I think stubborn.
Yes, he can be. He just won't listen to anyone else's suggestions. Can be stubborn. Yes.
But I'm not sure about this.
Mm-hmm. Or we can put number 8 too. Look, he'd pick a fight with anyone about anything. So a jealous person is
Yeah,
usually very argumentative. Okay.
yeah.
Let's see number 3. Mark is just the coolest guy I know.
Mm,
Easygoing.
Easygoing, yes.
easygoing.
He's very easygoing. Okay. So nothing ever upsets him or annoys him or worries him. He's just cool. Hey guys. So just so you know, let me show you the answers to that. So you have, look, here we have some possible answers, okay? To talk or describe the people that we are talking about here. So here, the first one, look, the first one is he's always losing things or forgetting where he's put. Oh, sorry. Number 1, my roommate is the messiest person in the whole world. So, how can we describe him? Possible answer, we can say that he is clumsy or he's absent minded. Okay, here we have he never does any housework, he's always leaving his stuff all over the house. So, it's just adding more information. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So let's go to the next one. My boyfriend is insanely jealous. So let's see that. Number 2. He never lets me go out with other people. Or another possibility, he's always asking me where I've been. Or he will call me in the evening to find out where I am. So these are examples, okay, guys? Examples of a jealous behavior. Okay, this is what they want you to do. So I would be more practical. I would just give the adjectives here to to qualify the people. Mark is just the coolest guy I know. So let's see number 3. He always wears great clothes. He will say something or do something that's so cool. He's always very nice. We can also say that. Or he never gets angry or worries about anything. Okay. Number 4. Let's check it out, people. My mother really gets on my nerves. This is a nice expression. When somebody picks on you or irritates you, we can say that this person gets on your nerves. Okay? So let's see number 4. She's always criticizing me. That's a good compliment. Or she's always telling me what to do. Okay? There are many possibilities, guys. Here we can say, oh, she's always complaining about my work, or she doesn't understand um, all the things I have to do because I'm always busy, right? So, and then we have the others, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you want, guys, you can just take a picture of that because a lot of words, they don't leave any room to write on the book. I don't know if you noticed that. Look here, you don't have room to write here, okay? So I will just show you. Look, here we have the answer. So you can see from numbers 1 to number 3, okay? And then moving down, numbers 4 to 7. Because all the sentences, they give examples of the person's behavior, okay? According to what they say. So, and the last one here. Okay. Okay, people, can I close? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so here it's no big deal. Let's move on to the next page here. All right, people. This exercise here has more vocabulary. So here they say in pairs, decide which line in B best continues the line in A. So let me try to focus here. Can you see better now? Yes? So just to help you out, because we don't have much time, I left the answers here. So look at the first one, guys. My friend Joe buys and sells cars. Okay? So here we have three options. Three options to match with the three sentences here. So here we can say, oh, he's a real techno geek. Don't you think that's wasteful of him? Or he makes tons of money. So the first one matches better with letter C. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the next one. Lorena, can you read number 2, please?
Yes, he's always buying the latest gadgets.
The latest
Latest
gadgets.
gadgets.
Okay, what are gadgets? Do you know?
Uh, Technologies.
Yes, equipment, okay?
Yes.
Electronic equipment. So a calculator can be a gadget, a cell phone, a translator, this small electronic translator, a tablet can be a gadget, okay? So
Okay.
here, letter A, he's a real techno geek. A techno geek is a person who likes technology, okay? But not only likes technology, but really consumes technology. This person is really into technology. It's a person who likes to watch videos on YouTube of products to compare one and the other. Is a person who is always updated in terms of technology. Okay, so techno geek. And the last one, look, Sabrina, can you read number 3, please?
He will buy a shirt and only wear it once.
Okay, so terrible, isn't it? Thank you, Sabrina. So here, letter B. Don't you think that's
Wow.
wasteful of him? Imagine if you buy a shirt and only wear it once. Terrible.
It's for people who have A lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. Only rich people. So, number
Yeah.
four, when I was young, we used to take vacations at the beach. So, here we have letter B. We'd go to the same place year after year. So, as you notice, guys, we have verbs that help us express habits in the past. I want you to notice that, right? Let me try to highlight that for you just a second. All these examples, guys, they have verbs that show habits in the present or habits in the past or annoying situations, things that I don't really like. Okay, so let me show you here. The first one, no, simple present, no problem. But here, look, he is always buying the latest gadgets. This is a kind of comment that I make when I don't really like something about a person, and then I use the present continuous with the present continuous. Sorry, with the word always to give an idea of something that I don't like about that person because he's always buying the latest gadgets. He's a real techno geek, you know? That's the idea. Here, we also have a verb to express habit. It's in the future, but the habit happens now in the present. Oh, he'll buy a shirt and only wear it once. When I use the simple future to talk about a person, I'm saying that this is his or her typical behavior. Okay? I'm giving a picture of the person. I'm saying, look, João, he will buy a shirt and only wear it once. He has a lot of money. So I'm describing this guy and I'm just saying what is typical of him. What is his typical behavior? He wastes money. Okay. All right, people.
Yeah.
So I'm just describing the person by the person's typical behavior. Now, here, number four, when I was young, we used to take vacations. So here, we've finished the present, and now we are going to the past in terms of habits, right? So let me highlight that. I will put green to talk about the past. So here we used to take used to in the past and the verb in the infinitive to talk about a habit that we used to have in the past but we don't have anymore. Okay. And here, look, we'd go to the same place year after year. So here, talking about the past. But this comment gives a sense of nostalgia. When I use the auxiliary verb would, I'm just giving a sense of, oh, we would do this, we would do that. We would go to the same place year after year. And that was awesome. It was really good. Okay. So repeated actions in the past, we can also use would plus infinitive. Okay. Now look at the next one. My dad and I would build, look, sand castles and go swimming together. So this is another nostalgia, okay? I'm thinking, I'm reminiscing something that we used to do together as a family, okay? But we don't do anymore. So here, letter C. I remember those days with such fondness. Look, Fondness is a good feeling. It's like com tanto carinho. That's the idea, okay? I remember those days with such fondness. Okay.
Okay.
And number 6, 1 year we went to East Africa. What an adventure that was. So here there is no verb expressing habit. It's just one experience. Simple past. Okay? 1 year we went to East Africa. So when we talk about something that happened only once, we use the simple past. Okay? Now, number 7, guys, let's see the examples there. What is the tense used? Here we have the present. Look, John usually does the cooking. So I use that to talk about present habits. Okay, guys? So let's go here. Simple present. Okay? It's like routine. We use, especially adverbs of frequency, we use those adverbs to talk about routine, things that happen accordingly, like usually, always, okay, sometimes. So here, but he isn't tonight, I am. So he usually does the cooking, but not tonight. Tonight, I am doing the cooking. Okay. So that's the idea. Oops, sorry. Number 8, he used to do the cooking. Simple past. Look. So back to green again, because now it's the simple past. So here. And then, but then he stopped. Okay. Number 9, guys, what's the idea? Look. He's used to doing the cooking. So is it present or past? What do you think?
Presents.
Present. Yes, it's present. So the only difference here is that it's present with the idea of he's accustomed to doing the cooking. He is adapted. Okay, he's okay with that. He's used because he does that every time. He's the one. So he's used to it. Okay. So he's used to doing the cooking because he's been doing it for years. Okay. And finally, the last one. Look, he's getting used to doing the cooking. Look, it's a similar expression. What is the idea of getting used to doing? What is that? What do you think?
Mm,
He's still cooking.
He's still learning. He's still getting accustomed. He's still
Okay.
learning. Yes, look, but he still burns things. Maybe one day he will get it right. Okay, so excuse me. So here he's getting used to doing means he's becoming accustomed. Okay, that's the idea. So guys, everything okay? No problem at all. Everything right. Did you get all the answers? Yes. And
yeah.
did you know? Yes. And did you notice the verbs? Okay. So
Yes.
orange talks about the present. Green talks about the past. Okay. All right. Let's close this. So now, people, we will take a look at this here. Can you see this picture here? It's an interesting picture. When do you think this picture was taken?
The 17th years.
In the
Anos
70s.
70?
Yes, in the 70s. Yeah.
In
Not
the
70s.
17th.
Yes, in the 70s. Yeah, perfect. Yes, look at their clothes. Look at their hairdo. And also the
Yeah.
color of the picture. Yeah, it's pretty much like the 70s. So here, the first picture is the first question is just about it. In which decade do you think the photo was taken? We believe it was taken in the 70s. Now, listen to four people talking about their parents. Is it a good relationship or was it a good relationship? In what ways? So, do you have a good relationship with your parents? Before we listen.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. Me too. So let's listen to four people talking about their parents and let's see if they had or if they have a good relationship. Let's listen to that.
Track 30. 1.
I got along very well with my mom. She was my best friend, and she still is. We had to get along, really. My dad left when I was 3. I used to tell her everything. Well, almost everything. And she'd talk to me very openly, too. Sometimes she'd say to me, "Don't go to school today. Stay with me." And we'd go shopping or something like that. It's a wonder I had any education at all, the number of days I missed school.
Okay. So incredible. So the first girl here, first of all, how was the relationship between the girl and her mother, for example?
I think good.
Very good. Yes. She
Yes,
would be,
like twins.
yeah, that's true. That's true. And she said she got along really well because her dad left
Yeah.
when she was only 3. So it was only her and her mother, right? So, but it's not the person in the photo. Okay, guys, this is only one person from the listening. Okay. So she was very close to her mother, and she said she missed a lot of classes. Okay. Now let's see the second one.
2.
It was my dad who used to drive me crazy. He was always telling me to get my hair cut and dress better. My mom was much more lenient. She never really minded how I dressed, but she would get angry when I picked at food before she'd put it on the table. "Get your hands off," she'd say. But I was always so hungry. I had such a big appetite for such a small, spindly kid. Then at 16, I suddenly shot up. I'm 6 feet 5 inches now.
Wow, incredible. So, how was the relationship between the boy and his parents?
In this case, it's uh, more 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 difficult, I think,
Or,
because
sorry,
more difficult for
oh,
to to live
yeah,
and uh, and live all with friends in the same house because
Yeah, it's
her
true.
her her dad said about his dress. He dressed about
Yeah,
his clothes and his hair and
yeah. His father would pick on him a lot. So he
yeah,
said, "Oh, he was always telling me to get a haircut and dress better." So it was a difficult situation. And his mother, no, she was more lenient.
yeah,
She never really minded how he dressed, but she would get angry
yeah.
when he picked food or before she'd put it on the table. So,
Teacher,
yeah,
what is leniency?
lenient.
Yes,
Oh,
lenient.
lenient is the same as flexible.
Ah, okay,
Okay, more
okay,
flexible, not as strict as his father. His father was very strict in terms of appearance, but his mother was okay. She was more hang loose. Okay,
okay. Thank
she wasn't so fussy. All right. Okay, so here, let's move on to the third one. Let's see.
3.
My mom was always nagging me, telling me to get off the computer, turn off the TV, pick up my things, do my homework. She'd go on, and then she'd be all put out when I'd shut myself in my room. I just needed some peace and quiet each day. She just didn't realize how hard it was for me at school. You see, I wasn't very popular, so I would really need some time to myself when I got home.
Oh, poor girl. So, did she have a good relationship with her parents? Yes or no? Apparently not, right? She wanted to have some peace and quiet, and her mother would be all the time nagging at her, right? You know, do this. So get off the computer, turn off the TV, pick up my things. I mean, pick up your things, actually, right? And do some homework. So her mother will be all the time on her, you know? So this is nagging. That's the expression, nagging. Okay? When someone is all the time asking you to do things. So this is nagging. And then here, as you notice, guys, they use the verbs that we saw in the other exercise. She'd go on and on. So she would go on and on and on. And then she'd be all put out. To be all put out means to be upset. So she would be upset when I put myself in my room because, of course, she would get so, fed up that she would lock herself in her room, and then her mother would be angry. Okay, so they had a lot of problems, a lot of arguments. Okay, so her relationship wasn't very good at all. Okay. Now let's see the last one.
4.
I have very fond memories of my childhood. To me, it represented security. We used to do a lot together as a family. I remember walks and picnics and going for car rides on a Sunday afternoon. Every Friday when my dad came home, he'd bring us each a treat, just something little. My mother used to say he was spoiling us, but why not? It didn't do us any harm.
How nice. So what about the last one? Was his relationship good?
Yeah, very good.
Yes. So when you have good memories, you can say you have fond memories. Okay. So this is what he says. He says, "Oh, I have very fond memories of my childhood." So this is really good. So it means he had good times with his parents. Okay, so I remember walks and picnics and going for car rides. So this is so good. Okay. And here again, using wood to talk about past habits. Look, every Friday when my dad came home, he'd bring us each a treat, just something little. And you see a big difference it made because he still remembers until today that his father would do that, would bring them a treat. How
Yes.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's really good. So, people, here in the exercise, what is the focus of the activity here? Um, they want to talk about habits, things they remember from the past. And they want to lead us into seeing what exactly they said. So that's why here in number 5, they go, these lines are similar to what they say. What are their actual words? We saw that. We saw the transcript because when we played, we saw the words. So and just to see the vocabulary. So I will just show you the answers so you can see the vocabulary for each part, okay? Look, the first one, she talked to me very openly. We'd go shopping. Okay, so using the verb in would plus infinitive, so habits in the past. Number 2, he was always telling me to get my hair cut. So this was something annoying. Okay. She would get angry when I picked that food. So this is something that happened repeatedly. Number 3, my mom was always nagging me. So something annoying. That's why past continuous should be all put out. So typical behavior or something that happened repeatedly. She would be all put out. Okay. Number 4, we used to do a lot together as a family. Habit in the past. He'd bring us each a treat. So he would bring, all right, showing that it happened repeatedly, more than once. Okay, guys. So, habits in the past. It's always very good to reminisce. People, just for us to close this lesson here, we have in number 7, answer the questions with a correct form of used to do, be used to doing, or get used to doing, or somebody or something, okay? To doing something or so let's see number 1. You don't like your new teacher, do you? Not a lot, but we're getting used to her. Okay, we are becoming accustomed. Okay, take a look at the second one. Lorena, can you read that one out loud, please? See
Yes.
if you understand.
How can you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning? No problem. I'm used. I'm used to it.
I'm used to it.
I'm used to it.
Yes, we link here. Okay, I'm used to it. So the meaning of that, thank you, Lorena, is to say that I'm accustomed. So getting up at 5 o'clock is okay because I do this every day. Okay. So it's not a big deal. I'm used to it. Now, number 3, how come you know Buenos Aires so well? I
I
used
used to live.
to live there. Okay, guys. So I used to live there in the past. How are you finding your new job? Difficult, but I'm
getting.
I'm getting used to it. It's because we can't see all the phrase, okay? But it says, I'm getting used to it little by little. I'm becoming accustomed, okay? Number 5. Sabrina, can you read number 5, please?
Yeah. Do you read comic books? I used to when I was young, but not anymore.
Okay. So this is a habit that I had in the past, but I don't have anymore, okay? And finally, you two argue so much. How can you live together after 20 years of marriage? We're used to each other.
Oh
Terrible, isn't it?
my god. Yes.
It's terrible to say that, oh, it's okay. We are accustomed to each other. This is horrible.
Like said
Yeah.
my friend, o que você não pode matar tem que aturar.
Terrible, isn't it? Yeah, this is really radical. So listen, guys.
Track 31. 1.
You don't like your new teacher, do you?
Not a lot, but we're getting used to her.
2.
How can you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning?
No problem. I'm used to it.
3.
How come you know Buenos Aires so well?
I used to live there.
4.
How are you finding your new job?
Difficult, but I'm getting used to it little by little.
5.
Do you read comic books?
I used to when I was young, but not anymore.
6.
You two argue so much. How can you live together?
After 20 years of marriage, we're used to each other.
Oh my goodness. That's very bad. And so this is the end of this page. This is page 68. Okay. Next class, people, we will do the reading. Okay, and the other page. This one here and okay. So that's okay for today, no problem. Next week we catch up. Try to arrive earlier next week because we need to move on with the topic. Hey guys. So let me take a picture here just to check to confirm your attendance. Just a moment. We are all tired. Today I'm tired too. I have this little cold, I think. So, like I have this feeling like I'm catching a cold. So, all right, people. So the homework for today is pages 56, 57, and 60 on the workbook. All right. And take a look, guys, at the files that I posted here for you, okay? They help us understand better this idea of expressing habits in English, right? How we can express habits in the past, in the present, okay? And we'll talk about adjective intensifiers next week, okay? Next Friday. Okay, guys. So let me see if I saved the picture here. I don't think I have. Let me check it out here. So girls, what are your plans for the weekend? Sabrina, you don't have a wedding this weekend, do you?
No.
Ah, okay. Only next week. When is the wedding? On Friday?
No.
Saturday.
Saturday night.
Okay. Saturday night. All right.
But on Friday I will Cadeg for to buy flowers
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
yeah, you have to go to Kadegi. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
and I wake up. I will wake up 3 o'clock in the morning for to do this.
Do this, to do this.
To do this 3 o'clock in the
Wow.
morning.
3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I don't know the name in English. A feira de flores
the
starts.
flower fair.
The flower fair starts 2 hours in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Yeah. You never go to Kadegi?
No, never.
Oh my God. You
I've
have
never,
to do
I've
There
never,
is very good. I love Kadeg.
Yeah, teacher. It's lovely.
And I just have gone.
I just went there.
Yes, I just went there
Once?
one time. Yes,
Once? Oh, I
Only
I
once.
yeah,
only
I went
once.
to Kadegi twice this month.
Oh
This
my
month,
goodness.
twice.
Wow, Sabrina, how
And
nice.
I will go again last Friday.
My goodness, I have no idea where
Teacher,
Kadegi is.
teacher, Kadegi
Near to Maracanã.
has
Really?
flowers and flowers and all kinds of flowers. All kinds of flowers.
Wow.
Yes, very
But
beautiful.
but do we have to go in the middle of the night to
Yeah,
buy
yeah. Because the
the flower fair?
the flower fair starts 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
and when you go there, you want to buy all everything. There is
There are orchids,
there are orchids, there are
roses.
flowers and kinds of flowers,
Oh,
succulentas,
really?
everything,
Everything.
everything.
Oh,
And this in this season is the best for to go to Kadegi because it is spring,
spring.
yeah, and
Wow.
the flowers are so beautiful, so
Oh,
beautiful.
I really want to go there. I really want to go
Yeah,
there because I love flowers.
I recommend you
How
go.
nice.
You go for to see and to buy something.
I recommend that you go to see.
Yeah, I recommend you go to see and to buy some flowers, but you don't you don't have much money. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay, you don't have much money because
You don't
don't
need
need
much money.
don't
Uh-huh.
need much money because flowers in this season is very
They're
Cheaper.
they're cheap.
yeah, they are cheap. Yeah.
Wow, how nice, Sabrina. I
Yeah.
love flowers.
Oh, one yes,
I
one
love
example.
tulips. I love tulips, orchids.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Many colors, many
Oh,
different kinds different, and
uh-huh.
you
How
love,
nice.
you will love.
Oh, thank you so much for telling me this.
And
And I'll make sure to go.
you can go uh 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. You don't need to go 4, 3.
4 in the morning.
No. And for you just to see, you can
Uh-huh.
go. You can go more late,
Okay. You can
more
go
late.
later. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I have to go very early, cedo,
Very early. Yeah,
very
very
early,
early. Because if you are going
because
to buy
yeah, because
a lot.
I will buy a lot of flowers and
Yeah.
todas as floriculturas, todas as
Really?
floriculturas,
All the flower shops
all the flower shops buy flowers in Cadeg,
from Kadeg.
from
Wow.
Cadeg, and a flower shop and
Uh-huh.
church, church too, church,
Churches too. Oh.
yeah,
And they arrive very early.
yeah, and
That's why
in
you
the
have to go early.
example, last week I went to Cadeg and, for example, sunflower, girassol,
Uh-huh.
sunflower,
Sunflower.
was R$ 5 with 6 sunflower and big sunflowers
Only.
only
Only.
R$ 5 with big
No.
sunflowers, 6 big
Wow.
sunflowers.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Oh my
Astro
goodness.
yeah, astromelia, it's another kind of flower.
Uh-huh.
For to R$ 10. 4 por 10. 4 amarradas por
Oh.
10. 4,
Ah, no.
yeah. Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. I will show you as
Please.
yeah, I will show you.
Send me the pictures when you go. If you have a chance to, if you have pictures, please send me the pictures.
Yeah.
How nice.
Yeah, it's very,
Wow.
very good to buy flowers. Very good.
Amazing, Sabrina. I will go there for sure. And I want to see the pictures later. Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you so much for your participation. It was amazing. Sorry, I am a little drowsy today because I have a little kind of cold.
No problem,
So,
teacher.
yeah, but I hope I'll be better next week. Okay. Have a nice weekend. All right, girls. And be careful. Protect yourselves. All right.
Teacher.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Take
Bye,
care.
teacher. See you.
See
Bye,
you.
Sabrina. Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
Lorena.
girls. Bye, girls. Thank you. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you so much.